So in this video, I'll be looking at humility. And what is humility? It is a state of mind which you regulate, and you regulate your impulses. Do not put yourself above others. I am sure in the workplace you have seen people that always think they are superior. So in terms of humility, you have to regulate even when you feel you are more important than others, because there are particular times that people feel they are more important than everybody else. It's about being authentic. Who are you? And I've been asking currently, who are you minus the company that employs you? I've worked for many years, and I can say I've worked in some of the very good organizations. And there are certain times people would refer to me as Polly of a particular organization. But who am I without those organizations? Am I authentic enough that I am proud to be this Polly, even without those companies? Currently, I am not working for those big companies or those multinationals that I worked in. But I can still stand and call myself Polly because I want to be authentic. So do not pretend to be someone you are not. Remember, I have said that we don't know everything. There are people in our organizations that will be better than us. Remember, even when we went to school, there were people that were better than us. So humility requires that you genuinely show interest in others and their successes, even if they are better than us, because there will always be someone in the workplace that is better than you. There will always be somebody in the community that is better than you. Even in families, we don't end up being the same. So humility requires that we acknowledge that fact. So here are some examples of humility in the workplace or even in the society. We must congratulate people. Even if we disagree with them, you may not like them, but they have done something very well. Congratulate them. And from the heart, be sincere, be genuine. Be patient with less experienced people. I talk about this a lot because I did a lot of onboarding in the places that I worked. You do interviews, you bring in people. The first few weeks, they are in new places, so they are not as confident as they will be once they have learned the place. So show them around, show them what needs to be done, and train them for success. Let them succeed. So be patient with less experienced people. Maintain constructive dialogue. When you discuss things with team members, even within the society out here, maintain a constructive dialogue. You've seen places where people dominate conversations. They assume they know everything, you know. Humility requires that you maintain a very constructive dialogue. Do not dominate every other conversation. Openly admit when you do not know something. I have often also told candidates, when you attend an interview, you do not know something. Don't even mumble or try to mumble. If you do not know, nicely say you do not know. That's a sign of humility. Never hesitate to admit when you are wrong. It's called accountability. If you are wrong, you're wrong. Admit. Don't gloat or boast about your accomplishments. Nobody wants to hear about your accomplishments. We can see them. We can see you have succeeded. So do not boast about them. Humility requires that you remain humble even when you have accomplished so much. Never take advantage of others. you've noted, especially in this society currently, people will take advantage of others. People will hang out with you because there's something they are interested in. Even in relationships, people take advantage of others. They will stay with you because there is something they are getting from you. When that something is gone or finished, they will not be there. So never take advantage of others, even in the office setup. Help new employees get up to speed. I have talked about that, about being patient with less experienced people. Point out when everyone else is doing something well. If they know something, they know it. So point that out. Congratulate them. Speak about it in meetings. Don't own some other people's projects. If you did not do it, you did not do it. So learn to tell others when they do well. Don't get upset just because someone else has gotten credit. Your time will come. There is this saying that clap for others until it is your chance. Don't try to justify certain things or even your work. Let it speak for itself. And that's why I keep saying, coach yourself for success so that you do not try to justify your work. And you are not the only one in the workplace. There are many people. So you have to acknowledge that. Acknowledge the contribution of others. Everyone knows something. So we must be willing to acknowledge the contribution of others. We must learn to listen more than we talk. That's a sign of good communication. You don't always talk. Listen more than you talk. And if you are a leader, leaders speak last so that you don't interfere with the thought process of your team members. Never dismiss or hastily dismiss anyone's ideas. People have different ideas, and these ideas combined will make us succeed as a department. Lastly, recommend a colleague better qualified for promotion. I have seen after performance appraisals where managers will not recommend colleagues because they are afraid that these people will do better than them. They are afraid that these people will be recognized and they will be given higher positions than them. But humility requires we recommend colleagues that are doing better than us. It's even worse when you are in a HR position like myself. You will see people earning more than yourself. And it is okay. Humility requires that people get paid for what they are worth. And we are not all the same. We are different. There will always be a better person than yourself. Thank you for listening. If you are new here, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you are notified whenever we post content such as this. Thank you, and see you in my next video.